in our nation right now. First of all, we're going to bring this thing into music. Y'all, what's up with Kanye West? Serious? What's up with Kanye West? I said, I kind of like his music, but y'all, seriously. Okay, does anybody here agree with what he did? No. Okay, and put your hands down. You don't even know what he did. Yeah, seriously, you don't even know what he did. Kanye West. Yo, I know it was just bad. But props to Beyonce though for kind of making it up and to tell him that
yes.
Yeah, clap the lady right there.
After the View, she was on the View the other day.
Yeah.
Called her and apologized to her first.
Oh, really?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Well, maybe he'll just be kind of distant in the future. We won't have to deal with that. Headline in Fox News yesterday said, "Is rude the new positive?" Being rude. So you've got guys like Kanye did that. You got the a representative the other night who jumped out in President Obama's speech. You know, rude. Rude. Is rude the new? And movies and videos. Wolverine come out Tuesday. I'm a big Wolverine fan. Has anybody got it? Has anybody ever got it? Okay. You got it? I need to borrow it. Okay. I need to borrow it. It is good. It is good. See, I haven't even seen it on the big screen yet, and I really wanted to. It is good? Okay. Is Wolverine worthy of showing it at an H2O movie night?
Yeah.
Here. Yes? Think so? Okay. Definitely need to be looking into that. Harrison Ford said this past week that he will, in fact, do an Indiana Jones 5 if the script is good.
Yeah.
If. More snakes. He said he will do it. And so he and George Lucas have got their heads together now, putting the script together to be released in 11. The 25th, Fame comes out. Anybody want to see Fame besides me? I really want to see Fame. I really do. Guys, it's okay if you want to embarrass yourself. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Fame. Do you remember the TV show of Fame years ago? It's about a school of artists, a school of artists, musicians, painters, drummers, dancers. I mean, and it's actually it's based on true events that actually come out. There are schools like that. Fame comes out. Facebook statuses. We're going to start something new each Tuesday night, and we're going to be looking at what I call the Facebook status of the week. Okay? The Facebook status of the week. Now, if you have something you would like to nominate that you see, you can always send them to me so that I know exactly what you're seeing. Maybe I'm not friends with that person, but I need to see it. What are some really good Facebook statuses that you've seen the past couple of days that you would like to share? Facebook statuses. Because I've got the winner right here. It's a good one. I got the winner. Okay. Anybody want to throw one out that they've seen? We won't call names. Kate, you want to see?
My friend, my roommate actually changed her status to an experience we had the other night. She made the most delicious chocolate cake and put cream cheese frosting on top. And I suggested that my mom always put sprinkles on cakes and stuff so they can jazz them up a little bit. And the closest thing I had to sprinkles was Nesquik powder. And so I tried it. Don't try it. And so she commented on her status like, "Hey, my mom put sprinkles on my cake." Will Nesquik work?
Oh, no.
And it was disgusting.
Oh,
It
no.
hurt the cake a little bit.
Oh, no.
But it was really funny.
Oh.
Yeah, really good.
All right. Other statuses? You saw? Kind of funny? Here's the winner. It happened this afternoon. Young lady, freshman on campus. And this is her status. It said, "Ha ha ha, guys are creepers." But that wasn't as good as one of the comments underneath it. And this is the comment, and I'm going to read it to you in quotation marks. I, too, have observed this phenomenon. Where is this girl from? Where is this girl from? Guys are creepers. Okay, let's go to the next shot. Now, USC, Ohio State. Okay? This is the touchdown run of USC's first touchdown in the first quarter. 4 minutes in the first quarter, okay? This was just released this afternoon. There's the ball right here, if you can see it. And right here, it says knee down, and neither one of them is over the line. And that was called a touchdown. That was called a touchdown. Seriously, and I know I'm probably the minority here, but I really didn't think Ohio State should have won the game. I really did. Okay? I really did. They did not play worthy of winning that game. I did, however, enjoy the Michigan-Notre Dame game. Now, I enjoyed it. I didn't care who won. I enjoyed the game. I thought the game was great. I overly enjoyed the LSU Tigers thumping that took place that night. And then that afternoon, of course, Florida just put it on some little big school. It was just totally, yeah, it was a 63 to God knows what. I mean, it was just bad. Yeah, it was just bad. It reminds me of another story. Reminds me of another story. Okay, let's go back to the next slide, listen. Okay, headline news, TV. Okay, and I saw you guys on statuses last night, so y'all ain't gonna hide this. Glee. I love Glee's a great show. For all you in choir, dance, something like that, y'all really ought to be watching Glee. It's a great show. New season. What's gonna be the best new show coming in, or the best? What do you got there? House on Monday. The season premiere of House. Good. And he's in a mental institution, I believe that's right. Rehab, is that what it is? Okay. Should be good. 2 hour, I think. 2 hour House. Okay. What else? New season. What else is going to be good? NCIS LA. Saw something a couple nights ago, and I've never actually seen the clip. I saw it on the internet. There's going to be a new CSI Atlanta, CSI ATL. So, yeah, it really had. It better be good because New York is really pushing the limits on board. I like Miami. Love the originals. What else? New season. What else? What do we know? What do you got? I have. I like numbers. When does it start? Is it Friday night? Numbers is a good show. Dude is smart. I mean, the dude is just straight up smart. What else? New show, okay? Lie to Me is good. Yeah. What is it called? Micro expressions. Micro expressions is how they find out what people say. Okay. But I cannot leave this category until we talk about my favorite, which is 24. And 24 starts January 17th at 9 o'clock. It is a 2-night, 4-hour premiere. I hope so. But that will start in January. I believe I wrote it down. It's 122 days, I think, until it starts.
Wow.
Okay, that was yesterday. It's 121 days till Jack Bauer starts. Okay, got a couple quick things here. Last week, we've encouraged you to get your H2O t-shirt and wear yours today, and we did not give away a prize, and we want to do that right now. And the winner that we drew out last week was Katie Roble. So Katie, whatever you get one item in this box. You get one item in this box. Well, consider it yours. Now, for those of you, especially you freshmen that you do not have one, the new shirts are coming, okay? Should be here in about 2 weeks. So they're going to be, we'll get those in here. Also, looks like Miss Alicia. Get up here, girl, with that shirt on. Come on, we'll pick you out something for this week. Come on, girl. Give it up for Alicia. That's it. That's my girl. That's it. Let's get taking care of us and running easy worship back in the back. So, one item right there. Whatever it is you want in there. There's some smell good stuff in there, some keep you warm. There's some bulletin boards. There's all kinds of good stuff. There's some footballs. There's some sponge things to throw around and get wet. All kinds of good stuff. What'd you find? What'd you get? Hey, what'd you get? Katie got a water bottle. What'd you get? Ocean, what's it smell like? Velvet too. Two pros. And it smells good? I don't want to smell it. Let's Smith smell it. Smith, that's all yours. Okay, now then. Okay. Tuesday. coming Tuesday is going to be the organizational fair, and it is also going to be in Gilmore. And we are going to give away something else from 11:30 to 1:30. And so all you got to do is come by and put your name in, and we're going to give it away next Thursday night. And we also need some workers, by the way. I thank you for those of you who came in. I need a volunteer to come up and draw a name. Go ahead, David.
Yes, you did well enough.
David?
No, I didn't. I pulled out. I saw Barry's going to pull out his own name.
No, actually it was funny because I pulled out Smith's name when I was joking around earlier. So you're not going to get it now.
Okay. Smith, it was just bad. Okay. And if that person is not here, I need a crew of H2O people to deliver it tonight.
Done.
It is April, and I wish I could ever say her last name. Fruitnik. April Fruitnik. That's April's. That's April's. Way to go, April. Okay, we got a couple more things that we need to take care of. Tabitha, come on up.
Okay, just real quick, each week me and another student, I don't know if you guys know Jessica Gray, go to student government each week, and depending on which organization has the biggest campus event or whatever, they get this little guy named Stewie, and so this week, our second week back, and first year officially in student government, we got Stewie for our lead.
Yes. Good job. Good job.
And also now that we're official, we have to do homecoming nominations. Now, in order to be nominated, we must actually go to TU, so mine or me are sorry. It must
Mike, that's
be-
right, Mike.
I know, sorry you. You must be a junior or senior, and you have to have, if you do not nominate yourself. So,
Okay.
do nominate
So what we'll do, we're going to nominate a girl
and a guy
and-
of junior or senior status.
of junior, senior status. Okay, we're going to look at the guys first. Now, if you are a junior or senior gentleman, will you stand, please? Okay. Will you stand? Okay.
So we have to know.
Yes. And we're going to start up here, and we're just going to announce names and classifications. Okay, Josh. Senior. Okay. Okay.
Devin Weaver, Alex Boyd.
Okay. That is your choices. That is your choice. Go ahead and sit down, guys. We will take nominations.
Should they leave? Not right now.
Not right now. We will take nominations for our I got it. For homecoming representative for H2O. Who would like to nominate one of those two?
I'll nominate them.
Okay, we got Dante.
That doesn't even count.
Okay. I have Dante, Smith, Josh, Alex.
Devin.
Franny, well, I said Franny already nominated me, but don't
That's Devin. That's all of them? Y'all get out of the room. Out of the room. All five of you leave. Now, the way we're going to do this is we are going to ask you to vote with hands raised, and you can only vote for one person at a time. Or one person not at a time. That's kind of dumb. Okay.
Alex Smith. Do we need double hands?
No. Get out of here. Okay, you can only vote one time. Ma'am.
Vote for one junior, one senior.
No, you will vote for one guy. Okay? And it's Dante, Smith, Josh, Alex, and Devin. Okay? That are your choices. Okay? For Dante, raise your hand. Okay? Okay? For Smith. Okay, I'm going to start over here. Okay, put your hands down, and I'm going to ask you to put them up again, okay? Because I'm going to get a double count on that. There's a lot of numbers. Okay, for debit.
Tell them to come back in.
Okay, they can come back in.
Nope, nobody say nothing. Nobody say a word.
Oh, so he's already prepared his acceptance speech. I told him I was gonna jump up and say that Dante was better. Guys.
soak that up. Okay? Others, prayer requests or praises. Prayer requests or praises.
I'm sorry.
Jump in there.
Gospel choir started last week.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Oh, very good. Very good. I like to hear that. I like to hear that, sir.
Y'all woke up today?
You know, that is a good thing, isn't it? It's a good thing. Thank you very much for that. Very good.
Clap for that.
Others, prayer requests or praises, sir.
All those overseas.
Yes, let's please remember that. Looks like we may have another large troop deployment into Afghanistan. So let's pray for our country about that. Okay. Others, prayer requests, praises. Prayer request, Kate. That's good. That's a good thing. And Michael is too. Yeah. Have a good Michael. That's good. That's good. Like to hear that. Others, prayer requests or praises. Anyone? Prayer request or praises? Okay. Just going to ask you, we'll just kind of bow with me for a moment. And I'm going to ask Josh if he'll just kind of word us a prayer this evening, and then we're going to worship for a while.
Lord, thank you for this opportunity tonight to all come together, hang out and have fun together, and get to know you and get to know each other. Please be with us as we worship you and we hear your word from Jim. But I pray that you would speak through him to us, and let this just be a great time. Thank you, and we love you, and we pray this all in Jesus' name.
Lord, I lift your name on high. Sing with me. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way from the earth to the cross. My debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. But I lift your name on high. Here we go. But I lift your name on high. I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way from the earth to the cross. My debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. But I lift your name on high. You came from heaven. You came from heaven to earth to show the way from the earth to the cross. My debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. But I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name. Lord, I lift your name on high. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see
Hey, it's so good to see you each and out, everyone out tonight, and I want to say especially out to our freshmen. We've got a very large group of freshmen tonight. I know many of you are here because you got to attend 3 organizations, is that right? 3?
3 meetings of one.
One organization 3 times. Well, I hope that you come back more than just 3 times because we want you to be part of the H2O family. We need you. Got a lot of things going on. Alicia's going to put up another slide, and it's going to pretty much define our life in general. And why do I say that? Alicia, what's our next slide? Not that one. Keep going. There we go. Crossroads. The path of life is filled with crossroads. And the choices that you take is best determined by the strength of your faith. You believe that? The path of life is filled with many crossroads. And the destination that you end up at is best determined by the depth, by the degree of your faith. There's not a day goes by that you and I do not face a decision. There's not a week goes by that we don't have something monumental in our life. We've been in class now 2 complete weeks, 3 complete weeks, 3. Tomorrow's 3 complete weeks. And I would be willing to say that you have faced more decisions, especially you freshmen, you have faced more decisions in 3 weeks than you really realized you would ever make in college. Whether it be, my roommate is an alien, and I've got to find the spaceship and get him back. Or whether it is to somehow or another find good food and get it into the cafeteria. Whether or not it is to get the guy that lives with the girl that lives across the hall to do not scream at 3 o'clock in the morning. Or to lynch the person that pulls the fire drill at 3 in the morning. Okay? Choices. We make choices. How you get there determines the depth of your faith. May I ask you who would like to share tonight of a choice that you had, maybe not this week, but in sometime recent time, but it was a choice that you made, and you made the wrong one. You made what turned out to be the wrong decision. Anybody want to share? Anybody? Go ahead, Mike. Procrastinated too much. As far as in what? Like turning in a paper. Okay. Would you say that procrastination is a killer? Okay. I agree with you. Brandy?
I didn't think I saw this, so I did the assignment, got a horrible grade on it.
Didn't read the syllabus. And you had a choice to do that, didn't you? By the way, y'all look good on Facebook. That's what you know. Choices. How many of you made within recent days or weeks was faced at a crossroads and you made the right decision and you reaped the benefits? Okay. Somebody want to share about that? Just share. Go ahead. Okay. Could have never got it done. So you made the right choice, and that kind of goes back to don't procrastinate too. Kind of hand in hand here. Someone else. Okay, go ahead.
When I was on my way to college, I needed a roommate. So I became friends with this kid on Facebook, and it turns out he's deaf. And so I've been living with him for the reason I feel that he's going to be a better person. Because I know what he goes through today. It just makes me thankful for what I have.
So that choice in and of itself is going to actually help you
Yes.
in your career at Tiffin. Wise choice. Thank you. Someone else. Go ahead, Andrew.
Well, this past week was my girl weekend, and
Okay.
I had pleasure of the work, so I got a lot more of this stuff, watch things, and stuff like that. Really helped me excited about all the weekend.
And so you could come back with a calm.
Yeah,
Yes.
know that it was after.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. friend skipped 2 classes the first week of school. Is this person a freshman?
She goes to another school. She's a sophomore.
Goes to and she's a sophomore. Okay. Okay. Someone else. John. Before class. Dang, that's a killer. Okay. Someone else. Somebody made a decision was wrong.
Everybody's a freshman. She decided to go out drinking every day for the last 2 years.
Roommate is a freshman, decided to go out drinking every night for the past 2 weeks. She's paid for that too, isn't she? Yes, she's paid for that. Bad decisions. Bad decisions. What is the worst decision you think you've ever watched somebody make? The worst decision? Go ahead, Heather.
I say destroy the life. Like watch them. Like I recently watched my best friend who's like throw her life away. Close herself a relationship.
Someone else? Can I get you to speak up just a little bit, please? It's a killer. It's a killer. Have you noticed that if you make the right choice, there's benefits and there's blessings, but if you make the wrong choice and you go down that wrong path, there are consequences? Have you noticed that? Always, there's consequences. You may not feel the depth of those consequences immediately, but I promise you, they are there. Consequences, blessings. Do we always make the right ones? No. Do we always make the wrong ones? No. But we should strive to consistently make the right ones. Every day, every day. What clothes you wear during the day. What shoes you put on. Some of you have got more shoes than Walmart. I know this personally. There's choices that we're going to make, and they're going to affect you more and more. Does every time that you make a right decision, does it bring you an immediate blessing? No. I think back a couple of years, actually it's been about 12 or 13 years now, to Colorado, to Columbine. A young lady was sitting in her room, in the classroom, when the shooters came in, and she was asked the question, and I'm not going to quote it verbatim, but it was basically, do you believe in God? And if she said yes, and you make sure that she knew this, if she said yes, he was going to shoot her point blank on the spot. And if she said no, she was supposedly going to live. She said yes, and he pulled the trigger. But I stand before you today and tell you that that girl's life, because of the decision she made, has reached millions of people worldwide. Because of the stand she took. She took the right choice at a crossroads. I want to take you back in time to a country called Babylon. And I want to take you to a king that was so full of himself. He had this souped-up statue made of gold. And I'm talking monstrous statue. It was 90 feet tall and it was 9 feet wide. And it was a statue of himself. Now that's basically full of yourself. You can just want my thoughts. The king's name was Nebuchadnezzar. And his whole goal was to conquer every piece of land that he could, and to gather slaves, and to build his army, and to grow and conquer and move and conquer to make him the greatest king that ever lived. And he was convinced that every person in Babylon should worship him. And so in order to do that, tell them I said hello. Tell them they should be at H2O right now. Now, here was the deal. He builds the statue. And the goal is that when he struck up the town band, or whatever you wanted to call it, the orchestra, the musicians, that every everybody was going to bow down and was going to worship this monster statue of him, making him God. So the band plays, and here comes the people from every nook and corner of creation that's coming out in Babylon, and they get out there, and sure enough, and they bow down and they worship. But then word spread that there was some young men that just quite wasn't going to do it. They made a choice, and they said no. These three men, a little history on them, they were captured in one of the overtakings that Babylon took. And these men were captured and brought in to work for the king and to grow up as a person from Babylon, to be part of the army, if you will, to be part of the leadership, part of the hierarchy, because they were the best of the best from their country, and they were brought in. And these young men's names were Hananiah, Azariah, and Mishael. Hananiah, Azariah, and Mishael. That was their names. And they had been now in the country for 16 years. So I can imagine that they were somewhere in their late 20s, possibly early 30s. And they were close buddies. They were roommates. And they said plainly, we will not bow. We're not going to do that. And so the king had made a order of what the punishment was going to be. Let's look at this slide. What is going to be the punishment if you do not bow? So next one, do what? Actually, yeah, they are. It's the 16th or 17th verse. No, it's not. It's the 6th verse. Yeah, give us the 6th verse. The 6th verse. This is Daniel chapter 3, verse 6. Whoever does not fall down to worship shall be cast immediately into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. Now, burning fiery furnace is not your typical house furnace that heats a house here in Ohio. This furnace is about as long as this stage is, and it's about as tall as this building. And it is an absolute beast, if you will. And it is so hot that you don't have a door on the ends. You have to crawl up the top via a stairway, and you have to put in the wood or whatever it was going to burn. You have to do that from the top of the platform. And the king said this: if you're not going to do this, if you're not going to worship me, this is going to be your punishment. That's the consequence. And these three young men, Hananiah, Azariah, and Mishael, they knew that. They knew what was going to go on. They didn't care. They still said no. Well, there was some leaders in Babylon that just got basically ticked off. And so they go and they tell the king, hey, these three guys are not doing it. We want to see them burn. We want to see them smoking, cooking. I want to smell the hairs on their arms. Okay? Y'all ever, guys, y'all ever burn hair on your arms? Smells really good, don't it? Pretty nasty. I watched a guy attempt to light a charcoal grill one time. He lost every ounce of hair along his eyebrow. I mean, I'm glad he didn't have a whole lot of hair on top, but it really just took it right off. And so the smell of burning hair, burning flesh, is just ridiculously gross. It's nasty. And so here comes these three men, and they've got them captured. They go and they get them and they drag them back. And you see, when they captured these young men, the king didn't like their names, so the king renamed them Babylonian names. He gave them these names: Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And so Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego are now being marched, if you will, back to the king. And so the king's all fed up, and he's fit to be tied. He's living. And he asked these guys once they get before him, are you serious? I did this for you. I've brought you in. You've ate at my table. I've given you the best. Yet you still will not bow down and worship. Do you know what the punishment is? If that was you, what would you have done at that point? What would have been your reaction? Somebody. What would have been your reaction at that point? You're facing the king, all of his leaders around him, his armies around him. If you don't bow down, you're going in the fire. What would have been your reaction? Anyone? What? Stoke up the fire. How many of you, let's be honest. How many of at that point would have said, I'll bow down? Let's be honest. I'll bow down. I mean, we got to be honest here. Okay, let's bow down. I want to look now at those three guys' reaction. Alicia, let's go to that next set of scriptures. And we're going to go on over to the 16th, 17th, and 18th verse here. 16th and 17th. This is their reaction to the king. This is their response. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we have no need to answer you in this matter. If that is the case, basically, if that's what's going to take place, if we don't bow down, you're going to jump us into fire. If that is the case, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us from your hand, O king. Basically, go pick your nose, king. I don't care. I don't care. If that's what you want to take place. And then they put an exclamation point to this. Lisa, our next slide. The 18th verse. But even if not, let it be known to you, O king, that we do not serve your gods, nor will we worship the golden image which you have set up. The gods we serve will deliver us, but even if he chooses not to, tell the girl from Columbine, even if he chooses not to, we're still not going to bow to your gods. Folks, that is taking a stand in your faith and is going down the right path. Do you agree with that? I'm not going to do it. Little kid song back years ago kind of hummed these words. Says they wouldn't bend, they wouldn't bow. And then there was a third D. And it kind of comes along with the consequence. Sure enough, King's ticked off. But not only is he really ticked off, he makes it so bad on these three guys that he tells the best of his Babylonian guards, the elite guard, he says, I am so mad, I want you to get enough wood and I want you to stoke that fire multiple times over. Because I want, without a doubt, I want to see them burn. And so here these guards go, and they're taking all of this elements that they're going to throw into the fire, and they go up and they open the door of the fire, and they throw the stuff in, and the scriptures teach us that the fire is so hot that it was coming out of that top vent, and it killed every one of the elite guard that the king sent up there. So automatically now the king's already at a loss. And in the midst of them dying, they end up chunking the three guys into the fire. Now, our concept of that says, well, if it's going to kill the elite guard, it's going to kill those three guys. Sure.